All right, we bring you a quick update from the border of Chhattisgarh and Telangana, where the joint operation was carried out by the two states' police in the Puchari Kankar area. Reportedly, 10 Maoists have been killed in this operation, and a senior-most top leader, Hari Bhushan, is also one amongst them. Several weapons have been recovered, but we're also hearing of one Greyhound's Jawan being injured. These are visuals, deferred, of course, of the operations that are continuing as far as the airlifting of the bodies and the injured concerned in this operation. Let me go across to both my colleagues, Krishnamurthy and Snehesh Alex Phillips, joining us. Snehesh, what's the latest that you are learning as far as the security forces are concerned? Of course, operations on, but it's a big win for them.
Well, it is indeed a big win for them because the police have so far recovered 10 bodies of the Naxals and 10 AK-47s have been recovered. You know, remember, in the Naxal world, the AK-47s are carried by only the senior-most and the hardcore cadres. And hence, 10 AK-47 been recovered and 10 Naxals been shot. That is indeed a big win for the security forces of both the Greyhounds as well as the Chhattisgarh police. Remember that this is something that has been focused on from the very beginning, is to carry out interstate joint operations. And this was again one such kind of an intelligence-based operation in which the Greyhounds, which is the special forces of the Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, these are anti-Naxal force on the basis of which the Cobra the CRPF was formed. And so far, what we've learned so far is that the encounter is still on, the operation is on, but 10 bodies of Naxals have been recovered along with 10 AK-47s.
Right. Krishnamurthy is actually keeping a very close track of the developments from Hyderabad as well. Krishna, what is the latest that you are learning?
Well, latest what Vasi is showing in the visuals that these bodies have been, 10 bodies have been bought, but there are unconfirmed reports that 3 more Naxalists have been gunned down. So the number could rise up to 13, but there's no confirmation yet. And also there's confirmation that one Greyhound cop has been injured. So that is the latest which we're gathering right now. In about an hour from now, the ST of Kottagudem, Badari Kottagudem, which is at the border of Telangana and Chhattisgarh, will be giving a briefing on the entire operations. So we will get no clear details about how exactly the operation is carried out. But what we confirmed first is that, yes, this operation started out early morning. It's a joint operation by the Telangana and the Chhattisgarh police. And something which important, big fish, in fact, has been called Hari Babu, in fact, who has been on the run for over a year. He has been gunned down today, so that's a big, big victory for the forces. And he has been, in fact, on the run. He's been hiding in Chhattisgarh forest for a long time. So him being gunned down and with 10 AK-47 rifles being recovered, it's a major, major catch. And it's been more than a year since a major operation like this has been carried out. In fact, last year, 13 the Maoists were gunned down, and now 10 Maoists have been gunned down. So a big, big victory here for our forces, and more details on how why the operation carried out, how did the police in fact go and catch and barge in on those forces. That is something which we'll get to know in about an hour from now.
Okay, so the latest updates are that the airlifting of the bodies continues to take place. But this is, of course, extremely important because Hari Bhushan, who's one of the senior functionaries of the Maoists, a top Maoist, has been gunned down as well. Those are unconfirmed reports right now, of course, Krishna. But you know, this man has been very elusive in the past. There have been encounters in the past where the forces have tried to eliminate him or have been engaged with him. This time, though, if it is indeed true that he has been neutralized, that will add to the big win for the forces.
That is true. In fact, what we're gathering from our sources is that earlier this week, in fact, 3 personnel were killed in an encounter. 3 security personnel were, in fact, killed in an encounter in Dantewada in Chhattisgarh. Now, they were, in fact, actually going ahead and looking for, trying to catch Hari Bhushan. So this is one major tip-off which they had got about a meeting which was taking place last night, a gathering of sorts, in fact, in the jungles of Chhattisgarh, in Telangana and Chhattisgarh border. And that is how they, in fact, went and tracked down and gunned down these Maoists. The firing, in fact, was going on for about 3 or 4 hours, and in fact, it's still going on reportedly. And 10 now, as we see in the visuals, 10 bodies of Maoists have been recovered so far. They have been gotten for Topsy at Bhadrachalam district in Telangana, and reportedly unconfirmed reports are that 3 more
Okay.
Maoists have been gunned down. So this is something, the operation in fact is going on. But whatever is the outcome, this is a major victory for our forces because this is a major operation just carried out and in fact it's a joint operation, and it's a big victory for the Greyhound cell, which was in fact set up especially to carry out anti-Naxal activities, and clearly they have been successful in this joint operation.
Yes. Any update, Krishna, before I let you go on the injury that one Greyhound Jawan has suffered?
Well, the guy, injured Jawan, his name is Sushil Kumar. He is from the 1994 batch of Telangana police. So he himself has been injured, but his body is yet to be brought in. He'll be flown down. His body will be flown down soon to the Bhadrachalam area. So more details will emerge as the operation, how will be carried out right now. But yes, as of now, we have confirmed reports that the body of Sushil Kumar, in fact, I mean, he's been injured and he will be brought to Bhadrachalam area in some time from now.
Okay. So we're bringing you visuals on one side, not just of the recoveries, but also of the operation, the last stages of the operations that are underway, which is, of course, not just the injured Greyhounds, but also of the gunned-down Maoists being airlifted to city hospitals in a chopper. And, of course, the bodies of the Maoists have not been identified yet. But on the right of your screen is a top Maoist commander, Hari Bhushan. He is a top Telangana State Committee leader of the Telangana Maoist party. And if it is confirmed that he is one amongst the casualties, then that will be a big catch for the forces. Krishna, finally, just give us a sense of when the forces and the police are indicating they could come on record and reveal the details of everything that happened in this operation at around 6:30 a.m.
Well, the Telangana police, in fact, will be meeting the SP of Kottagudem, which is in the border district of Chhattisgarh and Telangana. He will be, in fact, briefing the media, all the entire operations. How were the operations carried out? He will give a briefing, but he will have to wait for all the bodies and all the injured bodies to be brought into the Kottagudem district, and he will announce the operation details which is expected to be around in an hour from now. So all the forces, in fact, are right now only bringing in, in fact, concentrating on bringing the bodies from the injured area, from the area where the encounter took place to the Bhadrachalam district, but then autopsy will be done on the Maoists. So we probably expect a briefing about an hour from now.
Right. All right, Krishnamurthy, thanks a lot for joining us. We'll keep coming back to you.